It's prime time in Dallas, and this city is ready for Monday Night Football. Lately, the Dallas Cowboys have been making news on the field.
Extra,
2 weeks ago, the Cowboys clobbered the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Dallas headliners were in full force with Troy Aikman throwing 4 touchdown passes, 2 of them to Michael Irvin, as the Cowboys made front-page news with a huge win in their season opener.
Cowboys lose, read all about it.
And a Cowboys loss is a headline event. Last week in Phoenix, this field goal in overtime defeated Dallas and rocked the football world. The Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowls, and they are still America's most intriguing team. Dallas continues to be the team everyone in the league wants to beat.
Dallas is a great place to play, but it is a tough place to play as well. The expectations are awfully high. There's tremendous pressure that comes with that, but we accept it. I hope the scrutiny continues. I hope it intensifies, because then that means that we're doing something very well on the field.
Tomorrow's headlines in the city of Dallas will be made tonight when the Philadelphia Eagles face the Dallas Cowboys on ABC's Monday Night Football. The skyline of Dallas, Texas on a warm, humid evening, temperature around 95 degrees, and a few miles to the west, Texas Stadium. Nevertheless, it's going to be sold out tonight because Philadelphia is in town to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. Frank Gifford, Al Michaels, and Dan Deerdorf. We've been looking forward to this one, a key NFC East matchup. Even this early in the season, 2 bitter, long-time rivals. And both of them are coming into this game 1-1, and fans of the Dallas Cowboys have to be wondering which team is going to show up, the one that lost to Arizona last week or the one that clobbered the Pittsburgh Steelers 37-7 in the season opener. The same could be true for Philadelphia fans and head coach Ray Rhodes. Will it be the team that he had to chew out after the Giants' ugly loss they had the first game of the season, or will it be the team, Al, that showed up the Green Bay Packers, the Super Bowl champions, beat them last week?
Frank, you're right. He's volatile, he's emotional, and he really chewed this team apart after that Giant loss, the disaster on opening day, a day in which he started with Ty Detmer at quarterback and finished with Rodney Peete. Went back to Detmer last week against Green Bay. He engineered a great 80-yard drive at the end to cement a 10-9 victory, and that's the type of game that the Philadelphia Eagles will have to play to beat the very good teams. Low scoring, grind it out. And thus I think the key tonight is Ricky Watters and a big night on the ground. If Ricky Watters can control the football for Philadelphia, carry the ball, let's say 22 to 25 times, gain 120 yards, they have a decent chance to win tonight's game. He has to come up big, or else against the Dallas Cowboys, Dan, a team that has a lot of guys who come up big very often.
Week in and week out, Al, doesn't it seem to be? And Troy Aikman, a quarterback, has not thrown an interception yet through the first couple of weeks. Michael Irvin, a little discouraged that he got shut down last week, only 4 receptions for 18 yards. He wants to have a breakout performance here tonight. Emmitt Smith yet to get his first rushing touchdown. An area of concern, though, for Dallas. It's the linebacker position. Fred Strickland, their normal starter, is sitting this game out with an injury. Vincent Smith is in the middle. He has never played middle linebacker in his 10 years in the NFL, and he's got a rookie on one side, a second-year player on the other. An area of concern for the Dallas Cowboys. If you're a Deion Sanders fan, you're going to see plenty of him tonight. He's at his normal right cornerback position. He is going to play wide receiver on offense, and he will be the punt returner for the Dallas Cowboys, where he's averaging almost 20 yards every punt return. We'll be back with the kickoff when we return to Texas Stadium.
Here on the sidelines of Texas Stadium, it's a sultry 97 degrees. I'm with the head coach, Barry Switzer. I'm Lynn Swan. Barry, 3rd game of the season, you were quoted saying this is a must-win. What makes this game so important?
Well, I said coming out of training camp, for us to be the team we want to be, we've got to win the month of September. We were 1-3 last year. We need to reverse that, and we need to be 3-1. That might give us home field advantage in playoffs. That's our goal. That's why I said it's a must-win tonight.
Coach, thank you. Good luck to you.
The Heisman Trophy winner at Brigham Young, 4 years on the bench in Green Bay, and then to Philadelphia. Now the starter, Waters and Turner in the backfield. The veteran Fryer and Michael Timpson outside. Jason Dunn, the tight end. Up front, Mayberry, Panos, Everett, Beckles, and Brooks. Strickland out and Smith in. Up front, Tolbert, Casillas, Hennings, and Carver. And then you've got Randall Godfrey with Vincent Smith moving inside from outside, and the rookie Dexter Coakley from Appalachian State. Smith and Sanders, the great corners. Marion and Woodson, the great safety. Today against Pittsburgh on opening day, And then last week, the loss in Arizona. 9th year in the league, the #1 pick in the '89 draft out of UCLA. Emmitt Smith and Darrell Johnston in the backfield. Anthony Miller will start tonight with Michael Irvin, the other wideout. Eric Bjornson, the tight end. Tuanay, Newton, Shiver, Allen, and Williams up front. Great offensive line. First down against the 9-man Philadelphia front. Emmitt Smith through the middle up to the 34-yard line. As you look at Ray Rhodes and his defensive unit now, up front, Jefferson, Thomas, Paul, and Mamula. Then the linebackers. Darren Smith is the ex-Cowboy. James Willis had a big interception in this game last year, and William Thomas, the Pro Bowler. Vincent and Taylor at the corners. Zordich and Dawkins, the safeties. And the Taylor against Michael Irvin matchup will be one of the more fascinating ones tonight. 3rd down and 5 from the 35. Dallas's opening possession. Aikman, and bumped out of bounds, and drawing the flag was Michael Irvin. Troy Vincent was locked up with him that time, and Vincent forced him out of bounds, precipitating the penalty.
The Eagles drafted Bobby Taylor to play Michael Irvin.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. And Aikman gets sacked. The ball is loose.
And there's
Johnston
Bobby Taylor.
Scrambles for it, and Philadelphia has it. Bobby Taylor created the fumble. Troy Aikman goes down, holds his arm. Ray Farmer recovers it, the linebacker.
Aikman did not even see Taylor coming off the corner. We talked to her thus far tonight.
And normally from the right side, you'd think Aikman would be able to see him. A complete surprise with the Taylor hit.
Big creative work by Emmitt Thomas, the defensive coordinator.
And now Ricky Waters, the first carry of the night, and Waters has a first down to the 30-yard line, faking the end around, faking the sweep. Irving Fryer. 2nd and 9. Fryer in motion from the 29. A deep drop by Detmer. The protection is good. The pass is knocked down by Brock Marion. 3rd and 9 from the 29. No score. 4.5 minutes into the game. And Detmer gets sacked at the 33-yard line. Shante Carver, 2 big defensive plays by Carver, and the Eagles will have to settle for a 50-yard field goal attempt.
We've got 2 great corners, Deion Sanders and Kevin Smith, both terrific covermen.
And here's a punt returner that's averaging what, almost 19 yards a return.
Deion Sanders. Tom Hutton, the left-footed kicker. Deion calls for the fair catch and pulls it in at the 38-yard line, then got hit, and that draws the flag. Deion helping Ray Farmer up and says, "Thank you very much."
Watch Farmer come in here. Not there. He's still to come.
Not like it was going to be terribly damaging.
No,
but you can't do it.
No, you can't do it. He's entitled to protection when he makes that fair catch signal.
This Bigman, too.
It's once again the Cowboys get outstanding field position, just in case you were likely to forget.
We'll keep an eye on it. Here's Aikman looking for his first completion, and he gets it. A toe dance by Michael Irvin to haul it in at the 35.
In every aspect.
Now they go back to Emmitt Smith. Gets into some traffic, but still picks up 5, taking it to the 30-yard line, where he's stopped by Hollis Thomas.
Ray Rhodes.
Without a huddle now on 3rd down and 3. Anthony Miller had it and dropped it. It's incomplete. So they go to Miller. They try to catch Philadelphia napping without a huddle on 3rd down and 3, and Troy Vincent wasn't napping. Now a 46-yard field goal attempt by the new kicker, Richie Cunningham. And Cunningham. Bonio boots it through. Joe Avisano applauding Richie's 9th successful attempt in 10 tries, and that ties it with 5:15 to go in the first. 3-3. Kowski from the 17-yard line, a screen to the backside, and Ricky Waters makes the catch, but Antonio Anderson, a good-looking rookie from Syracuse, right there to trail him and stop him, and there's the defensive coordinator, Dave Campo.
Remarkably.
3rd down and 10 from the 17. Here come the Cowboys. Blitz is on. He gets buried by Broderick Thomas.
Well, Emmitt Thomas and Dave Campo have just gone wild.
Sanders to return it. Low liner, short kick, fair catch, called for and made by Sanders. A 38-yard punt. Deion has it at the 49-yard line with 3:45 to play. Here comes Philly again. Corner blitz again. Taylor again creates the fumble. It is picked up by the speedy Thomas, and the Eagles score.
Bobby Taylor is having some first quarter here in Texas.
Well, we did say we were going to see some big plays. Here comes Taylor, bottom of your screen this time.
And again, it's the overload blitz. This time, everybody coming from the left side of the Cowboy formation. Nobody from the right. Aikman facing the right, never saw it, and the one-hopper right to William Thomas.
Hot receiver on the side. Taylor's coming in. There'll be some kind of a communication, but we've seen Aikman not even see the blitz coming twice.
Well, it's a real gamble by the Eagles, because on that one you saw Eric Williams looking back, looking for somebody to block. There's nobody on the right side at all, the right side of the Cowboys formation. This time the blind side, and the hop right to Thomas. Wow, this is an aggressive game plan being executed now by the Eagles. And think of the field position, guys.
Down from the 31-yard line. Philly out of the eye, and Ricky Waters through the middle. Ricky picks up about 5 to the 35. Jeffrey Lurie, who has owned the Eagles since 1994. Richie Kotite was the coach then.
High above the Metroplex.
Spirit of Akron tonight is Detmer on 3rd and 2 throws, and Kevin Turner makes the catch. Kevin Smith makes the stop, but Turner knew exactly where he was, and he only needed 2 yards and picks up 3 and a first down for the Eagles. 2nd and 9. Detmer gets good protection again, and the pass is caught by Michael Timpson, the one-time Patriot, one-time Bear, forced out by Kevin Smith. First down Philadelphia in Dallas territory at the 46.
And the problem is, you take a chance when you run across the line of scrimmage and tapping like that. You're hoping somebody saw it.
Waters on 2nd and 3 finds a hole and takes it to the 30-yard line. He's tackled by Darren Woodson
For their go-ahead touchdown.
from the 30-yard line. A rookie again, big hole, little hurdle move, 7-yard gain, stopped by Brock Marion. That's his 10th carry of the night. Rickie's already gained 53 yards. The grinded out drive, very similar to that drive last week against Green Bay. Detmer throws, caught. Mark Say, first down, forced out by the frustrated Marion.
Well done, Philadelphia.
From the 17-yard line. Ricky again behind Turner inside the 15 to the 13-yard line, tackled by Vincent Smith. The drive, 3rd down and 5 from the 13-yard line. The fake to Charlie Garner, and then Detmer throws in wide open to make the catch is the rookie Chad Lewis. Chad Lewis, the rookie from Brigham Young, beats Charlie Williams, and the Eagles are up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, Ray Rhodes told us this youngster was going to be a good one. He's a free agent out of BYU. He's huge. He's 6'6", 250 pounds. Excellent tight end. There he is, number 89. And a good pass by Detmer.
And we can understand that. There's a lot to sweat about right now if you're the Dallas Cowboys. 9:31 to the half. Philadelphia 17, Dallas 3. Monday night for the first time ever. From the 5-yard line, it's Charlie Garner carrying the ball out to the 12. And the Cowboys are uncomfortable in every manner you can think of tonight, including right now as Charlie Garner takes them out of the shadow of the end zone and all the way out to the 35-yard line. It's so weird. I mean, Dallas has a great preseason, a great opening day. Philly has a terrible preseason, a terrible opening day, and look where we are. They come with a blitz. The blitz is picked up. Detmer gets it away. It's caught at the 41-yard line, but stopped well short of the first down is Michael Timpson, and Dallas will get the ball back.
And Darren Woodson made the play. The strong safety who is so good back there. Good coverage. Comes up with the great run support play from Dion. Really could give the Cowboys a lift.
Short angle kick, and the Cowboys will get fairly good field position. There's a flag down at the 37-yard line.
It'll just be an assessment against the Cowboys offensively.
15-yard face mask. The foul was committed prior to the kick.
Yes.
Eagles will
Enforced from the previous spot, 15 yards.
Eagles keep the ball. Wow.
2:57 to the half. Garner is in the game. Charlie has the ball. Charlie takes it to the 36-yard line, picks up about 7, and Brock Marion makes the tackle. 2nd down and 3. Garner plays bumper cars in the inside. Kevin Turner with a block close to a 1st down, tackle at the 33 as we'll come down to the 2-minute warning.
Very productive, the Eagle running game.
3rd down and 7. 4 wideouts, keep it on the ground, give it to Garner. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he takes it to the 27-yard line, setting up about a 45-yard field goal attempt. The tackle is made by Dexter Coakley, and earlier this one from 45 yards to try to put the Eagles up by 17. And Boniol's kick is no good. Wide to the left. Aikman throws it over the middle to the 50-yard line. They'll give him the underneath stuff. That's Eric Bjornsson. The clock keeps ticking. The Cowboys have only 1 timeout remaining.
Same thing, Dan.
A lot more alacrity.
That too.
It's caught at the 32-yard line, and that's Anthony Miller hauling it in.
The
they
ball
try to
came
wrestle
loose.
it loose. Philadelphia thinks they have it, but the play
Boy, nobody's
has
rushing
been, I
to say he's down.
been whistled at. It was.
Great defensive play.
Now 2nd and 10, 14 ticks. They go that way again, and this time we have the flag.
There it is.
He might have got away with it if it wouldn't have been for the right arm at the very end of that around the neck of Miller.
The pass interference call, number 83 stepped out of bounds. Therefore, he became an ineligible receiver. No tackle.
Whoa,
He
baby!
Can you believe that he stepped out of bounds?
How many things can go wrong for the Cowboys?
So the interference was after he came back inbound.
Well, he had
Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. And Cunningham's kick is good. They'll take a small victory after this half.
they'll take any victory, no matter how minute.
Often. Ray Rhodes' staff has done a magnificent job, at least through the first 30 minutes in terms of the strategy. Philadelphia leading at the half 17-6, and we'll return after this message from the National Football League and a word from our ABC stations. Eagles as we start the 2nd half. And Philadelphia kicking off. Boniol with a short kick hauled in at the 11-yard line by Herschel Walker. And Walker out past the 40. Walker into Eagle territory, and it just keeps killing the Eagles. Bad kickoff coverage. Joe Avezzano, watching his special teams, put his offense in pretty good shape right now. And Joe Wessel, who came over from the Cincinnati Bengals, just shakes his head again.
Now let's see if the offense comes through.
From the 45-yard line, they begin with Emmitt Smith. And he picks up 5, and we think back to the Monday night game last year in Philadelphia when the Eagles led 10-0 and the Cowboys needed a spark, and it was a run back by Herschel Walker that got them back into a game they eventually won. Troy Vincent, who was shaken at the end of the first half and is not back, and here is Emmitt Smith picking up the 1st down to the 34-yard line.
Dan, sit down. It has been Philadelphia's football game. They've totally dominated.
And that number is right there on the right side of your screen. 76 total yards for the Dallas Cowboys. 2 turnovers, 10.
Back, but it's 3rd down and 6 now from just inside the 8. After the timeout, double tight end set. Troy to throw. Good protection. Knocked away at the last moment by Charles Dimry, who's replacing Troy Vincent, who is out with a strained shoulder, and they tell us now he will not return.
The point there was a mismatch. Dimry just all over it.
Richie Cunningham from 25 yards away bangs it through. He's 11 of 12 in his young career. 46, 48, now 25 tonight. He's accounted for all the scoring.
The turnover to make it easy.
From the 27, they give it to Ricky. He protects the football. And Darren Woodson finally wrestles him down, but not until after Ricky picks up 7 to the 34.
Don't make it easy by giving them a turnover.
2nd and 3. Waters again. Ricky past the 40. Ricky to the 50. Bumped out of bounds by Sanders. And Omar Stottmeyer in Dallas territory. Let's check in. 1st and 15. Detmer surveying. Dump off. Waters, but he gets wrapped up for the loss and shoved out of bounds. But a flag is thrown by Antonio Anderson.
Moving downfield.
Ineligible player, number 61 offense, illegally downfield. That penalty is declined. 2nd down.
To go in the 3rd. 3rd down and 15. Only a 3-man rush and 8 back, and somehow it goes through the arms of a defender and into the hands of Michael Timpson, through the hands of Charlie Williams, but still short of the 1st down. Mark Say back for Philadelphia. Wobbly floater. Say on the run from the 35, brings it back to the 44-yard line, tackled there by Billy Davis. So the Eagles have it near midfield. 5:08 left in the 3rd. Philadelphia 17, Dallas 9. That was their fate last week, and tonight they're down by 8. Detmer starts to drive from the 45. Ricky Waters breaks tackles, takes it to the 46, and close to a 1st down. Deion Sanders trips him up. 2nd and in effect inches. Now they opt to play it conservatively and move the sticks as Kevin Turner picks up a couple. Late 3rd quarter. Dallas blitzing. They pick it up. Swing it out to Ricky Waters. Prances his way to the 35-yard line. A little shy of the 1st down. Randall Godfrey with a blitz that time, but picked up. And Ricky puts him in a position where it's 3rd down and short. Waters. 1st down to the 32-yard line.
It's Arizona in that heat.
From the 32. Detmer buys time. Throws 20-yard line. Irving Fryer. Been pretty quiet tonight, but they go Irving's way. Former Patriot, former Dolphin. 1st catch of the night for Fryer. 2nd and 8 from the 17-yard line. Ricky Waters. Can't swing to the outside. Good play. Darren Woodson, one of the reasons he goes to the Pro Bowl. A play like that makes it 3rd down, 15 from the 24, and they give it to Waters, and he gets bottled up at the 22. Now you're looking at a 39-yard Boniol field goal to put Philly up by 11. Stations. Tom Hutton to Holt. Made one and missed one tonight, and this one is good, just inside the left upright. So he's made them from 49 and from 38, and the Eagles lead the Cowboys 20-9. Cluster coverage. Boniol's kick is a wobbler, and that just does stay in bounds at the 10-yard line to Brock Marion. And despite pinning him, there are the Eagles again, and their shortcoming rears its ugly head as he brings it all the way back to the 42. Boniol knocks him out of bounds.
By Chris Boniol.
48-yard return. Now Dallas in business again at the 41-yard line. Aikman throws, going deep, caught, over the shoulder catch. Michael Irvin inside the 15.
And Bobby Taylor with pretty good position. That
Football team.
Look at this. It is on the inside where he should be. Again, that very physical pushing and shoving on the part of Michael Irvin that doesn't seem to draw flags.
And a perfect pass from Aikman.
From the 14, Emmitt Smith dances his way down to the 10-yard line, banged hard by William Thomas. 2nd and 6. Smith. Emmitt takes it to the 6. It'll be 3rd and 2. He's tackled there by Andy Harmon, and Emmitt now has gone almost 5 full games without scoring a rushing touchdown. Constant in motion. 3rd and a long 2. They're going to throw it. Aikman under pressure. Aikman has to throw it away.
Saved the sack, just threw it away.
I'd have been tempted to pound it in there.
24-yard attempt by Cunningham, and they get 3. That's 4 field goals tonight for Cunningham. 9 in 2 weeks.
Well, you make it a one-possession
game.
You're back to a touchdown and a 2-pointer to tie it up.
Detmer hangs in, throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Irving Fryer, blanketed by Deion Sanders. 4th down.
And Irving Fryer's hurt.
Irving is. He's slow getting up. I thought he was just tired, but now he's limping.
Own unique routine to get loose. Tommy Hutton to punt. Low liner. Dion angry because he couldn't field it on the fly. Has to grab it on a hop. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. Looking to lateral. Dion angry. He wanted to grab it on the fly, but he's an outfielder. And he knew he couldn't get it. He set him off the field. In contrast to prior years, as Aikman from the 34 throws. And it's caught by Anthony Miller up at the 48-yard line. And things went fairly swimmingly for Dallas outside of that Nefair DFW with Barry Switzer with a loaded handgun in his carry-on, for which he was very contrite as they work on Michael Irvin.
Talented wide receiver in this game, Michael Irvin.
It's got to be a cramp. I couldn't imagine being anything else on a night like tonight.
Well, it's either a cramp or he could have pulled a hamstring. There are some. Well, there's a good sign that it's a cramp. When they force the toe back like that.
Do the spin around and get back to the ball.
Really trying to work on the left calf of Irvin.
2nd and 10. Flag goes down. There was flinching and movement. And Smith carries the ball to the 42-yard line of Philadelphia. But let's see about the call. See, Smith took it to about the 43.
59 defense. Penalties decline. 3rd down.
On the right side, the strength of the Cowboys offensively now lies on the left side of their offensive line.
Tight formation, and Aikman's going to do it himself. He needs a long yard and appears to have it. From the 42-yard line, they pick up the blitz, and it is caught by Step-Fret Williams, who comes in for the injured Irvin. 1st down at the 25 on his first catch of the night.
Good timing between Aikman and Williams. See the good timing. Williams had no choice. He had to catch that ball because he turned around and looked for it, and it was right in his face.
First for the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, going back to last year in the Philadelphia Monday night game. Field goals. Remember, there was the Green Bay game last year that they won 21-6 on the 7 Boneyol field goals.
Back on.
There's Walker. You saw Sanders. None of them in on 2nd down and 10, and Aikman guns it and completes it to the 10-yard line to Eric Bjornsson. 1st down. Tackled by Dawkins.
Clutch pass and a clutch reception.
Over it.
1st and goal just inside the 10-yard line. Troy to the air. Good protection. Throws underneath. Caught at the 4. Moose Johnston. 2nd and goal. William Thomas wraps him up. The eye. Johnston the blocking back. Emmett the eye back. Emmitt Smith seeking the end zone. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and thrust back by his ex-teammate Darren Smith.
Philadelphia last week so good against Green Bay inside the 5. That was when Donaldson was there and Allen was healthy and Newton.
3rd down and goal. They give it to Smith, who tries to cut it back, and Emmett gets pounded at the 4. 4th and goal, and James Willis makes the tackle.
What you can't do against this kind of speed is change direction on it.
Ham's 5th of the night if he makes it, equaling his total last week. 13 for the season for the guy in his first year.
So our last 2 trips here, we've seen 12 Dallas field goals.
We have.
So far.
Some oxygen. There's a slight chance it could be Mark Brunell. Rob Johnson hasn't practiced, and he led him to that win on opening day, and then Steve Matthews led him to the win against the Giants. And he takes the play clock all the way down to 3. They give it to Waters, and Ricky very close, so 2 yards shy of the 1st down of the 29, setting up a very crucial 3rd and 2. Defensive play for Dallas.
Just locked up with Irving Fryer's Dion.
Waters doesn't get it, so they hold and they'll get the ball back. Baseball league and stolen bases, even at this point.
Boy, does he want this ball.
And he's going to get it at the 29-yard line. Gets an initial block. Works his way to the other side of the field. Turns the corner. But runs a long way to pick up only about 8 yards. Billy Davis with a block. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 10. Step-Fret Williams in the game to replace Irvin. And they're reduced to trying it on the ground. And Emmitt Smith can get only 5 to the 43, where he's tackled by Zordich.
Would be the logical choice the receiver to go to.
It comes down to this. 4th down and 5 from the 43.
A little flare to Emmett wouldn't be bad either.
Emmett stays in the block, and it is incomplete, but a flag is thrown. They call interference on Dimry. Right in front of the Philadelphia bench.
Oh, and the Eagles players are out on the field. They better get tipped.
Did Mamula touch it, 59? Whoa.
Boy, it's hardly perceptible, but we can see it on slow motion. He did.
38 defense. Get off the field. Pass interference. 38 defense. First down, Dallas.
The rotation of the football. It's very easy to understand why no official saw it.
2nd and 7, and it's thrown, and a diving catch is made by Eric Bjornsson at the 18-yard line.
What a great effort by the tight end who used to be a wide receiver at the University of Washington, and you saw him acting like a wide receiver.
Strip out from the 17. Aikman to throw, swings it to Emmett. Emmett will step out of bounds to stop the clock with a minute to play. Dimry forces him out inside the 15. 2nd down, 7. At right, Anthony Miller wide to the left. Aikman hustling out of the pocket. Aikman throwing to the back of the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown by Miller.
Anthony Miller, who they said they needed back desperately at wide receiver, they were right. But Aikman throwing it back away from the way he was running, a brilliant pass.
And look at that. That ball was actually hit by Watson. Watson tipped the football, and Miller stayed with it.
And the Cowboys will go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point lead. Remember, Philly gets the ball back with 51 seconds, and they have 2 timeouts. Troy throws, and it's incomplete. So it's a 1-point lead, and a Philly field goal would win the game as Darren Smith put the pressure on Aikman. So
it surprised me when he put the ball in the air. I thought he was going to keep it. But he got it right to Anthony Miller, and Tim Watson for a long, long time is going to have visions of that football going right between his hands.
And going with extra adrenaline, sends it 5 yards deep, and Witherspoon is going to come out with it. And he's tackled at the 16. Darren Woodson. That's Philadelphia's 13th penalty of the night. Detmer guns it to the 35, caught by Freddie Solomon, the hero last week. He caught the winning touchdown pass against Green Bay. From the 37 on 3rd down. Fired to the 50, juggled, caught. Timpson makes the catch at the 50. Timeout, Eagles. 16 seconds.
Well, and the key here, the key is that the Eagles still have 1 timeout left.
From the 50, it's a 4-man rush. Detmer, he may have been across the line of scrimmage. It's caught at the 30-yard line. It's taken there by last week's hero, Solomon, who takes it to the 5-yard line, and they'll take a timeout as the clock ticks down to 1 second.
And there's no flag. No flag anywhere on the football field.
Detmer was very close to going across the line of scrimmage.
He's going to be close.
On the Eagles side of it. Look at that. He's across. And the Eagles can say, well, so what? Mamula tipped it, and it shouldn't have been a pass interference call, and that's why Dallas was able to score.
Scrimmage when he delivered it.
22-yard attempt for Chris Bonio. Tommy Hutton to hold it, to win the game for the Eagles. And drops it, and Hutton loses the football.
Do you believe this?
And Dion will tell you it's divine intervention, and nobody's going to argue with him.
And this game is over.
Unbelievable.
Eagles players are throwing their helmets. They're lying all over the field.
That was impossible. Hutton juggled it, got it down. Bonio was out of sync. And then Hutton loses the ball, and that's the end of the game.
He had plenty of time.
Can you believe that?
Nope.
Bizarre.
Bonio still had time. There was no Cowboy rush whatsoever. If Bonio could have somehow reset himself and just taken a little punch at it, he might have been able to get it up there.
Barry.
I am a lucky man. Repeat that 10 times, Barry. I am a lucky man.
I mean, where do you begin to write the story of this game?
If you're a Dallas fan, you can say you deserve that because Detmer was across the line of scrimmage when he let go that pass.
Jacksonville next week. Until then, Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Dierdorf, Lynn Swan, good night from Irving, Texas.